Welcome. In this video, we are going to explore the concept of continuity on an interval. This is a fundamental topic in calculus that helps us understand how functions behave over a range of values, rather than just at a single point. Before we get into the formal definitions, let's look at it intuitively. A function is continuous on an interval if its graph is an unbroken curve. This means you should be able to draw the entire graph across that interval without lifting your pencil from the paper. If there are any holes, jumps, or breaks, the function is not continuous on that interval. Let's start with an open interval. Denoted by parentheses a comma b, a function is defined as continuous on this open interval if, and only if, it is continuous at every single point c strictly between a and b. We don't worry about the endpoints a and b just yet. Here is a visual representation of a function on an open interval. Notice the open circles at the ends. These indicate that the function does not need to be defined at the endpoints a and b to be continuous on the interval between them. As long as the path between them is unbroken, the condition is met. Now, things get a bit more strict with a closed interval, denoted by square brackets. To be continuous here, the function must satisfy three conditions. First, it must be continuous on the open interval inside. Second, it must be continuous from the right at the starting point a, and third, it must be continuous from the left at the ending point b. Let's break down those endpoint conditions. At the left endpoint we check the limit as x approaches from the positive side or from the right. This limit must equal the function's value at a. Similarly, at the right endpoint b, we approach from the negative side or from the left. This limit must match the function's value at b. Here is what a continuous function on a closed interval looks like. Notice the solid dots at the ends. This means the function is defined at a and b, and the graph connects perfectly to these points without any gaps. The path includes the endpoints. Polynomial functions are the easiest examples to work with because they are continuous everywhere. Whether you look at a small interval or the entire number line from negative infinity to positive infinity, polynomials never have breaks or holes. Rational functions are a bit different. They are continuous everywhere in their domain. However, their domain often excludes points where the denominator is 0. So, a rational function like 1 over x is continuous on the interval 0 to infinity, but it is not continuous on any interval that includes the number 0. To wrap up, remember these key points. Continuity on an open interval means continuity at every point inside. For closed intervals, we add one-sided continuity checks at the endpoints. Polynomials are your friends, as they are continuous everywhere, while rational functions require you to check their denominators.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.